Greetings and salutations to the awakened and those asleep. I hope everyone is deciding to make it another wonderful day and at least make the day 1% better than yesterday. Be mindful of your thoughts, align your actions to be an expression of self love and love for your fellow human. I hope some of you are at least starting to question your programming. The message in this video is about why the scholars of humanity, or even any human that values true knowledge, need to collect, store, archive, and protect the various authentic sources of ancient and modern knowledge. I know there are quite a few projects scattered throughout current society that aim to do this, and for that, I am extremely glad. I advise anyone that wants to safeguard the true treasures of humanity to get a few terabytes or petabytes of storage, then download or transfer any and all important information into these devices. One can add layers of lead in rooms, entire structures, or electronics to protect from EMPs. If you have the means to create a physical library of books, that would be ideal but quite expensive for an average human. There's nothing quite like turning the page of paper books or even scrolls. Understand that there are external forces at work that have the sole purpose of blocking the energetic progress of the collective human race. We can surpass any intentional blockages to our spiritual energetic evolution by protecting all human wisdom in the form of ancient texts and authentic sources that prove these ancient works. We need to do the same things for all fields of science and mathematics so that if ever there is a reset in the distant future, our descendants will not be left once again grasping for straws and leave themselves open to manipulation. Please safeguard all spiritual ascension tools such as Gnostic texts, Emerald tablets, the Kabbalah, the Bible, and many more. Human beings have become too lost in the mundane aspects of these temporary lives that they fail to see the bigger picture of it all. I know it is extremely difficult to see through the veil cast upon us in each incarnation by the systems of control, but that is coming to an end. This is the age of awakening, and we need to stand firm in our resolve to not allow ourselves to be manipulated into repeating the same patterns of self-limiting beliefs that do not serve the highest good of the collective human race. We can achieve this through appealing to the heart and minds of the humans of each generation to decide for themselves. Does anyone not see there is something wrong with modern society that seeks to program and indoctrinate each generation into these destructive philosophies on how humans should live? Realize these plastered, flawed ideologies are meant to keep you as a slave to this life force siphoning machine of these established systems of control that you do not believe exists and choose to ignore. It is our God-given sovereign right to not be indoctrinated into systems of control that siphon our energies, swap karma, and project negative low vibrational energies which keep us energetically, spiritually, and emotionally stunted in our lower selves. Understand that the educational system was only established at the same time the darkness in humans re-established the secret covenant that has the sole purpose of blocking the spiritual evolution of humans to realize their innate Homo sapiens spiritus within. They want you to remain locked in the superficial, material, inconsequential 3D aspects of this world. Sure, physical materials are necessary, but it is only part of this human experience. Mastering the temporary flesh is essential to master your own internal immortal energies. Humans focus on the temporary and choose to ignore anything unseen because they are told to, and most accept the self-limiting ideologies imposed upon them by society. Understand that the ancient world had what were called mystery schools scattered throughout the world to serve, nurture, educate, and train individual human beings on the hidden truths of the world. All the original mystery schools were destroyed over the centuries. The Great Library of Alexandria is a good example of the malicious intent of beings to destroy ancient knowledge that could have helped nurture, educate, and train many lost past generations into enlightenment. With that, I also want to mention the destruction of ancient mystery schools which originated from the ascended masters of ancient Egypt, created with the sole purpose of guiding humans onto the path of enlightenment. Most ascended masters of the ancient world attended these mystery schools, such as Buddha and Yeshua. Most original ancient mystery schools were destroyed by organized religions due to the fact that these safe spaces of learning taught nothing but pure, unadulterated truth about the hidden ways of the world. All knowledge is valuable. No single entity or organization has the right to declare what humans are allowed to know. The fact that organized religion proactively seeks to destroy such fountains of pure, unbiased knowledge should be concerning to the average human, but most are too engrossed in being a good program to object to societal or religious norms. All knowledge, exoteric, esoteric, or otherwise, is the sovereign divine right of each human being, if they so choose. No matter what destruction the systems of control inflicts on this world, nothing can erase the accumulated knowledge stored in the ethers accessible through the collective consciousness of the human race. The thing is, only enlightened humans or those on the path of illumination can tap into this knowledge which manifests as inner knowing through various spiritual gifts. However, it is much simpler to just protect, safeguard, and archive all knowledge from all sciences and arts for all humans to read and enjoy, which may help trigger energetic awakenings, which may lead a human to enlightenment. Thank you so much. I love you all, know and believe that you all hold the power of the Almighty Spirit inside you. Please share and subscribe.